Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. We got pretty exciting games for you all today, and we are playing Unyielding Tahm. This is Demacia Bilgewater with Tahm Kench and Lux. The two work really well together, and it's pretty much the only other viable Tahm Kench deck in the entire game. Somewhat viable. I mean, we actually performed very well today. It just kind of the matchups that we got, and I mean he does well. I think in this archetype, probably not quite as well as Targon Bilgewater, but Tahm does some decent work and can control pretty efficiently with Lux and Demacia. All right, so what do we have here? In case you guys don't know, Tahm Kench only needs to have captured 3 or more units to level up. Now, a capture is very vague, I guess, but the detains work as well. So you can use detain as a capture as well as whatever other spells. So you can use Bayou Brunch or an Acquired Taste. All those are captures. And so Demacia is really the only other region with a capture card that we can use with Tahm Kench. And we are using it quite a bit today with detain and with the Mage Seeker Investigator. We can get more detains in our hand, level up Tahm Kench fairly quickly, and then at that point we're just looking to control the game as much as possible. So Lux works well in this deck because she needs to have seen you cast 6 or more mana to level up in spells, and we can do that pretty easily with all of these spells that we have here. So detain, back to back, monster harpoon, remembrance, and we're running a full set of unyielding spirit for Tahm Kench Lux. Three unyielding spirit can sometimes feel pretty bad, just because if you break your hand out with 3 unyielding spirits, that's basically 3 cards that you aren't going to be able to use in a lot of situations, especially if you don't have units. So I think we have to add in some card draw here so that even if our hand does break out, we have some ways to pull new cards. So we got Salvage and Zap Sprayfin basically as our card draw. Remembrance is a pretty standard card to have in a Lux deck. It's pretty nice. You can use it either as a 6-cost card to get the Investigator's ability activated to create the detain. You can use it after your units have died at a discounted cost, which is also great. And the same thing can be said about Monster Harpoon. So not only is it a 6-cost spell that synergizes pretty nicely with Lux, sometimes you can get a bonus with having plundered and for it to only deal 3 mana, which is really cool as well. So it kind of works in both ways. We kind of mitigate the plunder effect by including it in a Lux deck, which is really cool. Or mitigate like the non-plunder cost by including it in Lux with Lux and Tahm Kench. So pretty cool. All right, that's about it. Early game, we got the Mage Seeker Conservator, Bright Steel Protector for help with Tahm Kench, Sharp Sight to protect our units. Secession we're including because it's a spell that works with Lux as well as another unit that we can get out. And yeah, anyway, that looks about it. Nothing else more to say about this. Hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay today. It was pretty fun. I really do enjoy this deck. You guys should try it out if you want a different way to play Tahm Kench. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Alright, we're going against Ronin. Tahm Kench Soraka. Took a while to load the game, so we'll see if this person's actually here. A lot of times they aren't. I'm going to keep Mage Seeker Investigator. I'm going to mulligan everything else in the hopes of finding something a little bit better, and we don't, unfortunately, get it. End up pulling a second Lux. I would much rather see Tahm Kench in this situation. But at least we didn't pull 3 Unyielding Spirits. Alright, let's go Mage Seeker. Great in hand, a 6-cost spell. Not gonna do it. We're not going to attack here. There's Tahm. Awesome. Yeah, okay with this. Mage Seeker Investigator. This is actually nice because we do have ways to activate these 2 cards, or the not the cards, but the condition here, and get a detain for Tahm Kench. I think we pass here. Let's see if he's got Tahm. If he's got Tahm, we play our own, and we have back-to-back. Now we got Monster Harpoon, too. Nice. So yeah, let's go with the Tahm Kench here. Kind of doubt he attacks. Still kind of doubt he attacks.
You keep your distance there, Tommy boy. Start the round. Ooh, you wee scruff.
Right, we're fine with that. In fact, I think we just take the damage, to be honest. And we're going for the swallow here on Soraka before doing anything, I believe.
Where there's a will, there's a meal.
Straight off the bat, I think we just go for it. This deck doesn't normally have any hard removal. I mean, they could have buffs, but it's a gamble.
You had your chance to walk away.
Play Zap. Let's hope we get a sharp sight. We do not get sharp sight. It's unfortunate. He could use... Okay, so this makes me think that he has a hush. Man, okay, we are really happy taking that away from him. Like, absolutely no problems there. We need to get these Star Springs before they become too much of a problem. He is almost certainly going to use an open attack here to try to take out my Tahm Kench, and we have to use back-to-back. Man, I really wish that I had gotten we have all three. Yeah, I really wish I'd gotten sharp sight from Zap. And our opponent surrendered. Alright. First surrender there. He must just have not had a very good open or hand there. Which is kind of funny. I don't know that we necessarily counter that deck, but where we pulled Tahm Kench first, maybe that makes it a little bit hard for him. Kind of interesting. Okay, we're going against a Sejuani, Misfortune, a Bilgewater, Freljord deck. Probably a... Could be potentially a mana ramp, like with the Wolf Rider. But definitely a Plunder deck. Opening hand is okay. I think we want to get rid of Monster Harpoon. Actually, we're going to get rid of Lux too. I'm going to hold on to Sharp Sight and Mage Seeker. And the Mage Seeker. We end up finding Tahm Kench and some card draw. And we find Unyielding Spirit, which is awesome. Let's see if he attacks here. I'm really glad we have this one cost, because this slows down the Sejuani level up by quite a bit. We don't have... This is our only one drop. He shouldn't have really anything that can interrupt Tahm Kench from getting Unyielding Spirit on him either. We have to pass here. I think we take the 3 damage. Oh, he doesn't even go for that. No, I don't want to use that yet, but I'm going to block one of these damage procs here. That's unfortunate. Not being very mana efficient. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I could have used salvage there, but I think it's important to at least try to keep my mana up here.
Yeah, you don't want to cross me.
Alright, I think we pass. We can play Unyielding Spirit. I could see him open attacking just to try and guarantee a Sejuani. Proc here. But he does have Warning Shot as well. Shouldn't really have any removal for me. I think we're in a pretty good spot, if I'm being honest. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
They've got nowhere to go.
Really taking his time to decide what to do here. which is fine by me. Alright, we, I think, pass here. Just gonna block the most damage, right? Down to 9, so I mean, we are going to have to get this controlled pretty quickly. Nothing that we can really do about it, though. Yeah, I think we go Mage Seeker here. And we get the second detain and just try to use these detains to stop as much damage as possible. Hopefully he puts down this... Well, he's not... I don't know that he can ever put down Sejuani as long as I have this, an acquired taste up.
Plenty of room inside.
He is stealing cards as well, which sucks. We have one of our detains. There is a chance that he has a detain from us, and that would suck quite a bit. I should have attacked with Tahm. That was dumb. Forgot what I was doing there for a second. Alright, let's see if he's got Sejuani. He's never going to play Sejuani, right?
Feel no fear, show no mercy.
I lied.
Words to die by.
He's just trying to spread out, I guess? I don't know.
Come on in.
We just have to try to get him to avoid playing a whole bunch of
The winter's claw.
spells on us. This is fine.
Seize the opportunity.
How delectable.
Just trying to avoid as much damage as possible. He could have Fury of the North. We just really need to try to slow down this damage. We don't really have any sort of way to stop damage. And we don't have any other units in hand either.
You started without me.
Oh, the Omen Knock. I'm like, how's he a 4/4?
Safe return.
Alright.
Oh, I don't wild menu.
Wow.
I do enjoy
I
prospecting.
don't know. I mean, I think we're obviously going to use an acquired taste here.
Allow me a small.
I have to clear out his units with Monster Harpoon. I do have 2 of them. So that's a spell that he took from me. So we're gonna go like this, and we're probably gonna use it on the Ruthless Raider as well.
I'll hunt them where they breathe.
Interesting. Doesn't he kind of have to open here?
There's a meal.
Oh, finally get another unit though.
Leave nothing standing.
I mean, I think I have to go like this and wait for him. So he still has 2 warning shots, right? So as soon as I get down to 2, he can just kill me. Alright, so we're going to use an acquired taste here.
Come on in.
If he's got like the Citrus Courier or something, we have a blocker. That doesn't do anything. Alright, I'm going to keep my mana. Okay, hopefully we can get another unit here.
Let us peruse this establishment's fare.
Yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. I mean, it could be better. Yeah, let's just use Acquire Taste first. Alright, he gave up. Okay, we got him. Okay, one mistake there. We should have attacked like the round 4 or whatever it was when I didn't round 5. He probably would have just let me hit the Nexus, and then at that point we're just trying to control him. It was a little bit unlucky that we didn't really draw any other units there, so it got a little bit scary. I didn't have any blockers really to stop incoming damage, and just spells to eat up their enemies or units. But that's exactly how we want it to play out. In those 2 regions as well, there really isn't any removal that they could have. I mean, Bilgewater has sunken cost, which could have removed me from the board, but nobody plays that. I mean, I guess they could have had Monster Harpoon as well, since it was a plunder deck, but Tahm Kench has 6 life, so he would have needed to pair that with something else. I was in pretty good shape using Unyielding Spirit, and just kind of, you know, controlled him all the way to the end there. Alright, we're going against Vi and Nasus. Again, like, I mean, outside of using a whole bunch of spells, I guess they do have Rite of Negation. That's one thing that we do need to be a little bit concerned about. So I'm going to actually keep Remembrance here. I'm going to keep Mage Seeker, Conservator as well, depending on kind of his hand and what kind of units he plays out here to begin with. I may just wait till turn 3, and like that tells me I can probably wait till turn 3 to play Remembrance. He top deck 2 cost. Okay, maybe not. Well, actually, I think I can still play this. Because even if he removes this, I can get a 5 cost Remembrance. It doesn't go much for like the level up condition, or you know, like the what is it, the Mage Seeker, you know, ability activations, but kind of whatever. Let's play a second one.
Take a look at this.
In pursuit.
You'll go no farther.
I can still put this out too. And this does make a more powerful. So that's a bad one. That's okay, actually. This does make a more powerful Radiant Guardian if we end up pulling that. We don't, but that's okay.
I've got your back. Focus using multiple lenses. Clever.
Who he
I
blocks
just
with.
improvised on the instructions you drafted.
I don't know that we attack with that one again. We may just go with the Bright Steel Protector here. I think it's easy for him to have buffs or debuffs for, you know. I'm just gonna keep him as a blocker. Buried in Ice is actually really good.
Pride was my end, as it will be yours.
That's annoying. I think we use Secession here. We have decent blockers for all of his units. He can't kill this in one hit either. He's got to combo it with something else, which I'm fine with. If he wants to do it, like, it doesn't really hurt me that much. Alright, we'll pass here. Okay, that's fine. He is using quite a few cards here. Alright, and we go with Lux this round, so we know he's got the whatever it is. We need the can't remember, MK2 now potentially in his hand. He did draw 2 cards after cycling it into his deck.
On the scene.
So we do need to be a little bit conscious of that. And that's annoying. And he can kill my unit, so I think we've got to pass here. I think we may go for Buried in Ice. That's a I drew pretty awful. We want to put down like a Nasus, and then we can use Buried in Ice. That'd be great. I can do it now, actually. Man, we haven't activated her either. Don't we kind of have to try for it? So if we go this way and use Aurora Borealis, we can't get it denied. Our Lux levels up, and we can use Prism or Final Spark. I think actually the correct play might be to go for Zap Spray Fin. We're gonna go Buried in Ice. At the very least, we get Outright of Negation from him.
I've been hiding my light too long.
And he has a hard time putting down a unit now. If he has one. Vengeance? Oh, okay. I'm like fine with this. If I don't think he's got many kill procs, and if he did, oh my, why? Wait. You lucky booger. That is almost a joke. Like, how many of you guys have actually buffed your champions with Xenotype researchers? I want him to take out Lux. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Alright, let's see. So we can put down the Mage Seeker Investigator here, which is pretty cool. And we have Detain now, so this makes it pretty difficult for him to really do anything. Really? You had to know I had that, right?
A beacon in battle.
Oh man, that's pretty nice.
Headed in. Eat this.
Oh boy. I think we gotta try for it again. He's got the vengeance, he's got the vengeance. Or not vengeance, but card removal here. Let's see what he's got. That tells me that he probably has... I don't know what he could have, actually.
A beacon through the dark.
Should have gone Zap first. Should have gone Zap first.
Lights out.
Okay, I was gonna say that's how that works. Yeah, I should have gone Zap first. That was my mistake. Because I would have pulled Sharp Sight. So this is dumb. Dumb mistake.
Magic has no place here.
Unyielding's pretty good. Too bad I didn't have that on Lux or Tahm Kench. We've not drawn that yet. Sucks. We got Monster Harpoon, we've got Zap Spray Fin, and there's another Lux, so that's pretty nice actually. My goodness, he drew 2 of his, but I guess we buffed them twice, so never mind.
Here's the fun part. Freeze.
Gotta pull this one, right? We take the 4 damage. You're still gonna use Detain here more than likely. He's got MK.
Never back down from what you believe.
He has that MK3, doesn't he? He's not used that yet. So we're gonna block like this. Take 5. And he's got the MK3 almost definitely here. We're not blocking. He ordered this wrong too, by the way. Yeah, see, I told you he's got the MK3. Hopefully this isn't a damage spell. Alright, cool. Unyielding Spirit's looking pretty good. So I can use Zap. So I've got 11 mana. So I can't use Zap and use. I can go Secession though and use Unyielding Spirit, which is what I'm going to do because I want to turn the initiative back to him so that he uses a spell potentially. Because now we are threatening to take out the Vi, which is what we want, and then we can use Unyielding Spirit and get another card. Okay, so I think he would have denied that, right?
Get back here.
Yeah, I think he would have denied that. This should be a win unless he's got something else here.
We stand in the footprints of paths long trodden. Your time is
Give him the level up. Oh, it doesn't count as damage. Ooh, I didn't even know that. That's nice. He doesn't have Atrocity. We're gonna use a second Unyielding. Is this Nasus? It is. It is Nasus's. So we're going to use Final Spark here.
A beacon through the dark.
He can't attack now. And our opponent surrenders. Alright. Yeah. We could have played that a little bit better. We got a little bit lucky there.
Did we win?
That he didn't have ways to stop my Unyielding Spirits. Made some mistakes for sure. Guess we'll improve on those in the next game. Yeah. Yeah, I should have played Zap before playing the Final Spark because I knew that I think I'd only draw 2 Secessions at that point, maybe 3, but so there was a much bigger chance that I was going to draw a Sharp Sight and would have been able to protect the Lux. That's the biggest mistake that I made. Made the game drag out for a long time, but fortunately we didn't lose. I would have sucked.